George Floyd lay face down on the pavement, gasping for air, while Derek Chauvin knelt on his neck with a calm, unblinking stare. Two men locked in a moment that would ignite a global firestorm. It began like any other day in Minneapolis, but what followed would grip the world in a storm of outrage, pain, and an unrelenting call for justice. George Floyd, a 46-year-old black man, walked into a convenience store, unaware that his final moments were about to unfold on a street corner, where time would seem to stand still. The call to police over a suspected counterfeit bill Matov seemed routine, but what followed was anything but. 4 officers arrived. Among them was Derek Chauvin, a name that would soon echo across headlines worldwide. As the sun dipped behind the skyline, bystanders pulled out their phones, capturing a scene that felt both surreal and horrifyingly real. For 9 minutes and 29 seconds, Chauvin knelt on Floyd's neck as he lay handcuffed and pinned to the pavement. The footage spread like wildfire, igniting protests in cities from coast to coast and even across oceans. But what many didn't see was the backstory: Chauvin's long history of complaints, mostly brushed aside, quietly hidden in the files of internal affairs. And George Floyd, too, had lived a complicated life, battling addiction, seeking redemption, trying to restart. Their paths were never meant to cross, yet here they were, 2 lives colliding in a way that would alter history. The trial was broadcast live, with millions watching every second. The prosecution didn't rely on emotion. They relied on data, timelines, and chilling testimonies from fellow officers who, in an unprecedented move, testified against their own. The defense struggled to shift the narrative, painting Floyd's health and drug use as contributing factors. But the video, the brutal, unrelenting footage, told its own story. One that didn't blink, one that didn't lie. When the verdict came, the courtroom was silent. Guilty on all counts. But justice, while served in court, left many questions unanswered. Why did it take this long? How many others were never filmed? And what happens next? What no one expected was the aftermath. Derek Chauvin, isolated in prison, would later face federal charges and even an attack behind bars. Whispers emerged about others involved that night, the role of silence, and the price of inaction. The George Floyd murder wasn't just a moment. It was a mirror held up to a nation, and what it reflected was as complex as it was heartbreaking.